Welcome into the Everyday Grind News World of Warcraft edition. If you did not notice, both the Dragonflight and Classic versions of Warcraft were split into different categories on Twitch, which really riled up the players, but that was confirmed to be a Twitch error and has since been fixed. Are you looking for a new add-on manager for Warcraft? Well, WoW is back and it's fixed. The developers of the popular third-party add-on manager WoW have announced the launch of a new app which supports CurseForge downloads. Currently in beta testing, this new manager is separate from the original WoW manager, though both will continue to be maintained. The Wrath Classic Arena Tournament begins today, November 11th. Here's what you can expect. The Wrath Classic Arena event goes all weekend this weekend, starting Friday, November 11th. You've got your European top 8. Starting tomorrow, Saturday, November 12th, the Americas top 8. And Sunday is the semifinals and finals for both regions. The broadcast time starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time. The prize pool, $50,000 per region. So that means that you'll have 2 first place winners, 2 second place winners, etc. The prize pool is listed below, with 5th and 6th place sharing $2,500 each, and 7th and 8th place $1,500 each. So your top 8 are going to win something. The format, 3 versus 3, best of 7, double elimination. Here's your language streams. For English, you've got it on YouTube Warcraft and Twitch Warcraft. French is twitch.tv/Kusa, and German twitch.tv/Mawix. Miss a Pandaria Time Walking is this week, and not only can you get a sweet piece of gear out of the weekly quest, there's a huge experience bonus. This is super exciting. If you are leveling alts, this is your time. On top of the ongoing Winds of Wisdom buff this week, which was Tuesday, players may enjoy 2 new XP bonuses, from the Dark Moon Fair and the Celebration Package from the 18th WoW Anniversary event. Both started on Tuesday. For the week of November 6th, you can earn 78 increased experience by combining the following buffs. Winds of Wisdom, 50% experience increase. Is another 10%. Celebration Package is another 18%. And don't forget, if you use War Mode, there's a little bit extra XP sprinkled on top. Did you know that there is 272 loot dropping world bosses from now until Dragonflight launches on November 28th? Let's check it out. Several world bosses have appeared to celebrate World of Warcraft's 18th anniversary, defeating Lord Kha'Zix, Azure Ghost, and each day's Dragon of Nightmare will award rare cosmetic loot, which again, as I said, is 272 item level, while Doomwalker also drops a unique mount, which is a 100% drop, and a toy. Also included in the anniversary event is Alterac Valley, some PvP action where you can earn mounts and some achievements. For participating in and earning Time Warp Badge times 200 Alterac Valley of Old, you will receive the achievement Alterac Valley of Old. Note that you do not have to win to receive this achievement. It grants both the Stormpike Battle Ram and the Frost Wolf Snarler on each respective faction. Believe it or not, tanks are now considered DPS and rated solo shuffle. Protection Paladins will remain classified as healers and will only be placed in matches where the other healer is also a Protection Paladin. The remaining tank specializations will be classified as a damage dealer, with a maximum of 1 tank damage dealer permitted in the match. Alongside of these updates, Warcraft will continue looking closely at and actively tuning tank abilities in PvP, specifically around how they fit in the solo shuffle. It's happened again. Another Fated raid boss has been soloed. Are monks good tanks? Are they strong? The question has been answered, as Fated Regulon has been soloed by Venbrew. As reported by Raider.io, the feat took months of preparation, over 90 wiped attempts on 2 classes, and all the new talents available in the Dragonflight pre-patch, though still required over 5 hours of non-stop combat for the Brewmaster Monk to finally defeat the penultimate Shadowlands raid encounter. The Drakthir class will be available to play this Tuesday, November 15th. Here are some quick facts you may not have known. If you make a Drakthir, the only class you can play at this time is Evoker. It has 2 forms, Drakthir and the Visage. The armor type is male. Weapon types: intellect daggers, fist weapons, axes, maces, swords, and staves. Specialization is devastation, which is a DPS, and preservation, which is a healing spec. The alignment is Horde or Alliance. Chosen at character creation, the starting level 58. If you haven't had a chance to test out the new Evoker class or check out Drakthir, now you can. The Drakthir Evoker is the new race class combo arriving in Dragonflight, first available to players on retail service with the Phase 2 of the Dragonflight pre-patch event next week on November 15th. However, Players who did not get invited to the Dragonflight beta can finally test out the class. Drag Theory Evokers are now able to be tested on the Dragonflight pre-patch PTR. If you plan on healing in PvP and Dragonflight, some things have changed. Let's take a look at it. Here's how those healing changes take effect. In Solo Shuffle, they start at a 10% dampening, and after 1 minute, ramp up at a pace of 25% per minute. 2v2 start at a 10% dampening and immediately ramp up at a pace of 6% per minute. 2v2 with a healer start at a 30% dampening, up from 20%, and immediately ramp up at a pace of 6% per minute. And finally, 3 versus 3 start at a 10% dampening, and after 3 minutes, down from 5 minutes, ramp up at a pace of 6% per minute. Dragonflight Legacies Chapter 3 is now available. This week, you'll learn how Neltharion went bad and what happened to awaken the Dracthyr. Did you know you can purchase your very own Audic mount in Dragonflight from dungeon and raid drops? Let's check out the list and see what you need. The Audic trader Tattoo Kaika is located in Iskara, and she's all blinged up with her Audic companions. She sells 2 of the armored Audic mounts in Dragonflight, but instead of requiring gold or some other currency, she wants gear. And here's your gear list. Thunderous Downburst Ring drops from the Raging Tempest off of the second boss in the Nokund offensive. You will also need the Unstable Arcane Loop, which drops from Laymore, the first boss of the Azure Vault. And finally, Platinum Starband drops from Veximus, the first boss of Algathar Academy. It can also be picked up as a reward from the dungeon quest, the Algathar Academy. Mythic Plus nerfs continue in the Dragonflight beta, so don't forget to jump in if you have the Dragonflight beta and give that Mythic Plus a test every weekend on the Valdrakken server. There is a huge announcement for Dragonflight on November 15th. Not much is known about it, but let's take a look at what we do know. Tune in at 9 a.m. Pacific time on the Warcraft Twitch channel, Warcraft YouTube channel, or join us here on the official site for a pre-launch stream with World of Warcraft executive producer Holly Longdale and Dragonflight developers to ring in the second phase of the pre-expansion patch. Take flight with the debut of the official Dragonflight launch cinematic with lead cinematic narrative designer Taryn Gregory and cinematic director Anna Morgan as they take you through an exhilarating experience of windswept action that soars in a high-definition adventure over the Dragon Isles. Don't forget to catch my live streams 5 days a week on Twitch, and please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell right here on this YouTube channel so that you don't miss next week's The Everyday Grind News World of Warcraft edition.